Hey everybody. So what is happening on the farm? Really a whole bunch of nothing's really happening right now. But I just wanted to show you this dove. So this white dove has been following me everywhere, and it showed up on Thursday. And out of just nowhere, it was just kind of in the tree. We have this mulberry tree right here, and it was just kind of hanging out in the tree, and it was so close, almost close enough to pet. And so every single day I come out, sometimes I don't see the dove, and then all of a sudden it pops up out of nowhere. And look how beautiful. I can get so close to it and it does not fly away. Look at that. So cool. So can you see it? There you go. Look at how close it is to me. And it's so close. Hi. Hi. It can fly away. It could definitely fly if it wants to. But it lets me get so close to it. I cannot believe how close I can get to this dove. Hi, beautiful. I literally feel like Cinderella or Snow White talking to the animals. I mean, look how close she is. And then I can almost reach up. I can almost reach up and pet her. So close. So close. Oh my God. Did you see that? Did you see? Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, that's super cool. We do have a lot of doves on the property, but I mean, all the other doves just fly away. This one's the only one that actually kind of hangs out. It's pretty cool. So this is what's happening in the garden. Pretty much a whole lot of nothing. I mean, we are working on the irrigation right now. John has some people over, and they're going to help us with helping him actually lay down the PVC, since his back is still not 100%. But this is what's happening in that little flower bed right here. I have the butternut squash and some small little pumpkins, and then I did plant a couple pumpkin seeds right here just to see how they'll do. It's been pretty warm here in zone 9B. I mean, today I believe we're going to be hitting 101 degrees Fahrenheit, and I believe that's around 40 degrees Celsius. So it is really hot, and it's kind of muggy because there's a lot of fires going on around us, and so it's pretty, I don't know, it looks a little hazy outside right now. So yeah, this is what's happening in the garden. I cannot wait till this whole entire garden looks like this flower bed. I mean, that's just gonna look so amazing. And yeah, so in zone 9B, this is my second year gardening, and this is gonna be my second fall garden. And I have never planted anything prior to last year. I never thought that I would be a landscaper, gardener, homesteader, whatever you want to call it. I just never thought that. I thought I was going to be a hairstylist until the day I died. And I thought that I was just going to own a salon and be an educator forever. So now I'm doing this, and it's kind of a weird thing, but I'm okay with it. It's growing on me. So because I'm a new gardener, I had no idea when to plant things, how to plant them, when to start them. I just had no idea. And I was going on to Google, looking on Google and YouTube to find out what to plant in our zone 9B. And it's really hard to find information as to when to plant stuff, what to plant, and how to plant things, seedlings, and all these things. So at our local nursery, they had this list right here. And let me give you a better view of this. So this list, it pretty much has everything. It has the date up on the top, the month, and then it has every vegetable that you can imagine. I'm sure there's plenty more vegetables out there, but all the different vegetables. And then it has like the little how to, when, and it has a little P for plant starts, an S for the seeds, and then it tells you. So let's see, we are in August. In August, I want to definitely plant some broccoli. I believe it says cauliflower and broccoli I could plant. So broccoli, I could start from seed. The star stands for seed starting inside, or I could sow them. The SP stands for you could plant them in the ground, or you can get little plant starts. So this has been so helpful. I have been really enjoying looking at this and looking to see what I'm going to plant, because it tells you exactly the month you can plant, and how, and you know, whether to start them from seed or from plant start. So that has been really helpful for me, because like I said, I had no idea when to start things. Last year I started my summer garden, and I think I started a little late, but it was fine. I mean, we have a pretty long summer and it was pretty hot, so it was fine. And then this year I started my seeds a little too early, so I lost a lot of seedlings because we had some cold weather. And yeah, so but this is how this little corner, my little patch, is doing right here. It's doing pretty well. And then in the bigger garden, I'm kind of bummed out. I think I'm going to have to pull out all of my tomatoes. My tomatoes, they got a fungus blight, and I didn't know anything about this fungus. I had no idea what was wrong with it. And look how sad they're doing. They're so sad, but there's so much vegetable, there's so many tomatoes still. So I'm just going to go ahead and let some of those tomatoes ripen up. As you can see on this side, look at all these tomatoes. But they're just, the plant is just not looking good at all. It's so thin. I cut out all the dead leaves, and that really doesn't leave much of anything. So that's how that's doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them all out, and then I'm going to follow this list. And I think I'm going to plant some broccoli or cauliflower, whatever it says on this list. I'm just going to go ahead and pop the seeds right into the soil and see how it does. So that's what's happening in the garden. Not really much. We're working on the house still. The house is ready to be painted, and the puppies are getting big. Everybody's happy and healthy, so that's good. I'm happy. Oh, and then if anyone knows anything about blackberry bushes, I have this blackberry bush, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's all the flowers look like this. So it flowers, and then the berry dies out. So I don't know what's wrong with it. So if you know what's wrong with this blackberry bush, I could really use some insight. I mean, they grow by the river with no human help at all, so I don't understand what the problem with this is. I've done everything. I've Googled it, and it said that if the leaves are dry, then it could be from lack of nutrition, so then I fertilized it. And then it said that maybe it's too much water, so then I let it dry out. Then it said that maybe it's too much, maybe I'm not watering enough, so then I watered it more. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But everything else is doing really well. The melons are doing well. The cucumbers are doing good. I'm just starting to get a good amount of eggplant. What else? This is from this plant right here. Let me put this paper in my pocket. I got to make a bunch of copies of this. I have them all over the place. So this was one of the plants that I started, and it actually survived. So look at that. It's actually growing. Shocking, I can't even believe it. So weird. And I don't do anything special to it. I just water it. That's all I do. I just water it, and sometimes I forget to water it, and it looks all droopy, and I just water it. So I haven't been giving it any fertilizer. I haven't been doing. I just haven't had the time. We have been so busy with work, and we just haven't had the time. So the squash are doing so well. I have pulled out so much squash. Look at this. There's a green one right here from this squash, and that was so easy. I mean, I just put the seeds, the seeds right in there, and I thought that maybe the birds were gonna eat them or something, but nope. Look at that big yellow squash in the back. I'm gonna have that for dinner tonight. I don't know if you can see that right there, right there. So I love it. I love coming out here. I love picking up all the different produce. Now, my pepper plants are not that big, but that's okay. And the white eggplant, look at that. Do you see that? Look how cool that is. It looks like an egg. Yeah. Oh, and the lambs are doing so well. They're getting so big. They are doing super well. So let's see. Here's one right here, laying down in the shade. Hey there, big boy. Look at him. He's doing so good. The other one must be inside. And actually, the smaller one is becoming very friendly now. So I guess it was just a matter of time till it became friendly and allowed me to pet him. So hopefully everyone's doing well, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And it's so exciting. I'm going to go and check to see if the dove is still there and give it some more food. I've been giving it some mealworms and some chicken feed. So I don't know. We'll see if it's still here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.